Assalamualaikum everyone. Today I want to talk about clothes. But before I talk about clothes, I want to introduce myself. Okay, my name is Nur Nawara binti Nur Azli. My metric number is 9906111052540001. Today I want to talk about clothes for subject Oumh 1303 English for oral communication. Today, my proposed speech to talk about benefit of clothes and way to wear a traditional Javanese wedding dress and to give a good talk or good speech. So today, I will talk about clothes and I will describe about traditional Javanese wedding dress. Greeting to my beautiful lecturer and all my friends. Here I am want to give a talk about clothes and traditional Javanese wedding dress. First of all, I want to introduce about clothes. Clothes giving and honorable for human beings, just as food serving a healthy purpose for someone. A proper dressing can attract the attention of one person to other, while an attractive dressing with other to comment about your style. Clothes are defined as things worn to cover the body. Typically, clothes are made of fabric or textile, but nowadays, animal skin and others. Thin sheet of material and natural products found in the environment are included in the process of making clothes. Clothes also can prevent from affected by weather changes. Many people around the world cannot leave their home without clothing because of their culture and religion does not allow it. Some people have countries to wear clothes for cover their body and to protect themselves from sunburn. Clothing is important to keep us clean and presentable. Clothes also can define our status and personality. For an example, rich people tend to buy expensive clothes and some accessories. Who are not afford to buy something expensive wear worn clothes or repeat clothes. There are several reasons of wearing clothes, which are protection, adornment, identification, status, and modesty. Although the most basic purpose of wearing clothes is to protect our bodies from environmental conditions, clothing also can be used to engage with other person. When we meet a stranger or a person for the first time, clothing is the most important thing that used to impress someone. Therefore, wearing unique style or fashionable style can change the first impression of others. Making choice in wearing clothes can attribute responsibility and social status. However, people purposely choose different types of clothing to wear in different kind of event. Different type of occasion can make variety and colorful of view. For instance, when teachers dress more formally, they tend to be read as more competent. While when a teacher dress more casual, they were rate higher on sociability. It's the same thing to do when people attend to any wedding ceremony. So now, I will talk about Javanese traditional wedding dress for the bride. Every province in Indonesia has their own traditional dance, food, and attire. Every region has their unique custom charms that serve as requirement for wedding dress. Here I will show and share with you about Indonesia culture, more specifically on the traditional wedding outfit worn by people over the year. When we think about Indonesia, we will probably picture a woman dressed in blazing fabrics complete with accessories. we will likely find the most common traditional dresses from Java, Sundanese, and Balinese region. Javanese traditional wedding costume consists of Yogyakarta and Solo style or standard. The costume for the bride and groom from Yogyakarta and Solo are usually black velvet with their characteristic, but they are also wedding costume called basahat with the Solo authenticity. For the makeup, bride's forehead, hairband, and jasmine decoration which has certain rules. It also same with the traditional Javanese wedding dress that I want to explain. I want to explain about traditional Javanese wedding dress that used by my friends in her wedding. She used the traditional Javanese concept that is Yogyakarta and Solo. They also use black costume for their wedding. So this is the picture of their wedding that use concept from traditional Javanese wedding dress. The ceremonial clothing may vary slightly, but both men and women wear sarong. So now I want to describe how the bride wear a sarong. So here has a video how to wear a sarong, and to talk to you how to wear a sarong. So the bride often wear with either step into the sarong or draw it over the head. Hold the top open at waist level. Pull the sarong tight. Assign one side of the body. Stretch the sarong out away from your other side or tight with any rope. Draw the excess clothes back across the front of the body, pulling it tightly up aside your waist. After finish wear a sarong, the bride will wear a makeup with safety pin around her body. So this is the video how the bride wear a makeup. After that, the bride also wear ilat-ilatan at the middle with dressmaker pin. After the bride wear kebaya or long sleeve Muslim, the bride will wear selendang or hood for Muslim bride. The shawls that's wrapped over the shoulder. Small details like embroidered clothes and silver jewelry are also essential adornment for the bride. The bride will wear a kebaya, that is, we call a long sleeve blouse. And then the bride will wear fitted lace blouse that is worn over another layer clothing. After the bride wear kebaya and sarong, they will wear an accessory like makeup, hairband, crown, or we call cunduk mentul, and jasmine decoration, which has certain rules. Firstly, the bride will wear a synthetic hat or hood for Muslim bride with safety pin. After wear a hood or synthetic hair, they will continue with wear cunduk mentul or crown at behind the hood with pin. Lastly, jasmine decoration will place at above the crown or cunduk mentul, and the bride will bring the jasmine decoration into the front. So, like this picture, this is how they wear jasmine decoration at the hood. So, this is some video how my friends wear cunduk mentul and jasmine decoration at her wedding. From this talk, I feel so amazed with traditional Javanese wedding dress. That so unique and impressed myself to know more about traditional Javanese wedding dress. So before I end my talk, I want to thank to my friend that's also give me a permission to make her as my model in traditional Javanese wedding dress. I also want to thank to my lecturer and all my friends. I hope that my talk can give more knowledge to all my friends about traditional Javanese wedding dress. Thank you and see you again. Assalamualaikum.